Alright. Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome to the Hot Bat Summer. Is that what they're calling that? What are they calling this again? The Hot Bat Summer, and IGN and all these other places are losing their minds over skimpy bathing suits. And I'm just like, man, you guys, probably your eyes would melt because women wore some pretty spicy things in 1995, 97, 98. And if you said anything, they would look at you like, weirdo, I can wear whatever I want. So, you know, string bikinis, whatever. Like, a woman did that today, people would be like, ah, bathing suit!
Yeah, I mean, even girls in my middle school and high school wore string bikinis.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just hanging out at the pool with their friends.
Yep. So, I mean, when they were talking about bathing suits being added in this game, it was like, okay, so they're gonna do like school bathing suits from like Japan, like One Pieces. Even then, they'd probably be like, ah, One Piece bathing suit! My eyes! I see an ankle! Yeah. But yet they don't complain at all about the man. Like, Batman is literally shirtless. They're like, oh, that's fine, but Batman, yeah, Batman.
Yeah, I do remember, like, feminism is so different now because feminism in the 90s was like, oh, like, you can't tell, like...
See, look at that! You can even see bat nipples!
Like, people used to be telling women, like, you shouldn't wear a short skirt because it's gonna send the wrong message, and feminists were like, I can wear whatever I want, it's not my... They were saying, like, you can't make me change my outfit because it makes you feel uncomfortable. Or you can't blame me because you can't control yourself because of my outfit. Because I'm allowed to feel good if I want to. If I want to wear a short skirt, I'm allowed to feel good in it. So that was feminism, like, in the 90s. So it's so odd that now feminism is like, you can't make me wear a short skirt because I want to look drab and terrible. And if you say anything and try to make me look more pretty, then I'm going to be really upset. It's just, like, odd, because, like, it's like, how did feminism go from, you can't make me dress more, like, conservative, to, you can't make me dress more revealing? It was like, it's opposite worlds.
That's not the weird thing, though. So,
opposite worlds.
in the 90s, the progressive women would wear bathing suits like this, and the conservatives would be wearing, like, you know, like swim dresses.
I had a...
Like this, you remember the swim dresses, right?
I had a two-piece, but I did not wear a bikini. I wore, like... I actually had a... Believe it or not, my blue swimsuit, it had a little thing of, Winnie the Pooh on it. It was striped blue and had Winnie the Pooh, but I did have bare midriff, but I wore, like... But it was, like, not a bikini. It was, like, I wore just
the two-piece that you wore at the, during our honeymoon, like at the Six Flags, you had like a little skirt, and a like bikini top or whatever.
Yeah.
And the people around Six Flags, even in 2006, were wearing things that, you know, pretty similar to this, but a little bit more flashy. So anyway, they fired a bunch of people at Epic, and as soon as they did that, they brought sexy back, I guess is the only way. And look at this, the female attitudes too. Like you got Harley Quinn acting all kind of like, you know, I know I'm a baddie. You got Catwoman, that she's got like this, like, you know, air to her but she's wearing a one piece. Yeah, she's wearing a one piece with opera gloves. She's gonna like sweat to death. And then Ivy is, of course, like the big draw. So yeah, we're gonna be getting both of these, and it's gonna be an owl. As you can see, they're pretty big. 3,000 for Batman and Catwoman, 2,300 for Harley and Ivy. We're gonna be doing all these characters today. So.
All right, I'm not gonna watch you.
Nope, I don't want to watch. Contribute to the ouch, let us know. But yeah, every time we do Batman skins, you notice that DC always charges more for the Batman skins. They just do. They totally do. Okay, so 3,000 plus 2,300. And they used to be giving us stuff in the game, like to when you would be part of their battle pass or whatever, they would give you stuff, but they don't give you stuff in there.
Oh right, yeah, you used to get free stuff all the time.
You used to get free stuff. Nintendo eShop. Continue. Batman in swim trunks looks funny. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, like, if you really think about it, I always used to think about that. And I guess it makes sense, like, that women are expected to dress more conservative than men because women are supposed to be remaining more pure than men. It's just a normal thing. Like, women are supposed to try to be pure and innocent, and guys are more like, oh, boys will be boys. So it makes sense. Like, girls are supposed to.
What's
What?
funny is this game has always had a T rating. Like it's never like what people don't understand. Like as soon as you like shoot somebody with a gun, it's not E for all. So the content creators that are reacting like oh gooner bait and all this other stuff. I mean this stuff is tame. Like this is nothing. Like
Well, I mean, if you think,
unless you've never seen a two-piece.
I always used to wonder that because it's like actually guys. I mean, I know that it would be inappropriate for women to have no shirt, obviously, but if you really think about it, guys don't have the shirt on at all if they're completely shirtless. So, I mean, that's showing a lot of stuff. But I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. Like, I wouldn't, it's.
Whoa. Some of these, you will only be able to wear these items and experience as rated teen. Would you like to proceed? Okay.
Wow.
Well, it makes sense. Oh, a woman in a bathing suit! My eyes! They burn!
Okay, so I thought this wasn't rated T.
No, it is.
This is rated E?
Fortnite is supposed to be rated T. It's got guns and stuff. Anytime you have guns, it's supposed to be a T-rated game. That's usually how the ESRB works. Alright, so that's Harley Quinn. They have a Harley Quinn Lego. So wait, you can't use this in the Lego mode either? She's wearing a bathing suit. Oh, she's wearing, okay, she's wearing shorts, so it's fine. She's got a floaty, and then you got Ivy. They had to put a warning. They're like, beautiful women, warning, warning. See, look at the asterisk. See it? Right next to Harley and Ivy, there's a green diamond.
Okay.
I've never seen that before. And the green diamond is warning you that this content may be inappropriate for, for people complaining. What is Fortnite doing? And Lobo gets a cool blanket. I think we did a Lobo stream. Yeah, I did a Lobo stream. I've only done DC content, so far.
The reality is, though, I mean, to be completely honest, I wouldn't wear that outfit that Poison Ivy's wearing. But, also, to be honest, I'm a real person, and Poison Ivy is a video game character.
Yeah.
So it's two different things.
So you would wear, like, a simple, like, two-piece like this, probably?
I mean, I can't wear a two-piece like that because I'm too curvy. And then people say that I wouldn't look like that in it. It would make me look like, I would look like Dolly Parton wearing that, and that would look very different than what it looks like right now.
Okay.
I'm saying that I had to always get, I don't even want to get into this, but I always had to wear two tops when I was, because I couldn't, never mind, very curvy. It would not look like that. It would have to be more covered up on the top.
I love the fact that he's wearing his utility belt and his bat cowl. But then you can, like, take off his cowl and it's just Bruce Wayne running around. So that's Batman. And then you get a bat floaty on their back. And then Catwoman does not have... Well, of course, because she's in a one-piece. But they don't give her the rated T thing. I'd be very surprised if they give Catwoman the rated T look. because, like, she's wearing a one piece. What's offensive about a one piece?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why.
Ace the Bat Hound! That's adorable!
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute. Wait, I thought Ace was supposed to be a brown dog, though. Did they make him silver lately or something? I always thought Ace was a brown, like a canine or something like that.
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to be brown. And, yeah, I didn't think he... Maybe they just made him silver because they thought they didn't know how to make it.
Maybe they wanted... And why does he have... Do canines have the tuft of fur on the front of their chest?
I don't
like
know.
That? I thought canines were like smooth. Because they're, you know, canine dogs. Okay. And then, what else? Okay, got it, yeah. Learn about sidekicks. No, I don't want to learn about sidekicks right now. Maybe later. What's this? Beach bats? You can put on beach shoes? Okay, we're gonna call these DC Rebirth bat shoes. Because it's got the black and purple and yellow. And when you put your feet together, Amber, you make the bat symbol, see? So if you would put your beach shoes together...
Oh, it makes the bat
it would make the bat symbol. That's kind of cool. Bat hoverboard.
I mean...
And they had the shark repellent.
I mean, just because I wouldn't wear some of this stuff doesn't mean that other people wouldn't. Just saying.
Gotham City Summer Bundle. Alright, here we go. Okay, Beach Bod Batman. Oh, you can see the scars and stuff on him, too. I've lost track of all the different Batman.
Wow,
that are in
they
this.
have scars? Batman has scars?
Batman has scars. Bat scars. Whoa! He's really happy about the scars there. Like, I'm Beach Bat. Beach Batman floaty. Coastal Catwoman. She looks like she's just wearing an evening gown here for the Coastal Catwoman. She's got kind of like a 50s design to her, like, bathing suit, kind of. If it didn't have the...
well, it looks like it could be an evening gown, but then it's added. It looks like an evening gown, but more like... It looks like it's, you know, it's got that edgy...
Yeah, but if you got rid of, like, the fleshy parts on her bathing suit, it would look like a typical one piece. They added the claw marks because she's Catwoman.
Yeah, if it didn't have those things right there on her chest, then yeah, I mean...
Chest and tummy. I love the idea of the bat things. So you can equip a Batman oar or a paddle, and you can hit people. Oh no, you can put Selina's purse on her back, which they call a treasure tote. That's a purse. That's a bedazzled purse with lots of cat stuff in it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna start with Selina, and then as the night goes on, we'll get into the spicier stuff.
Yeah, like Batman.
Yes, like Batman. Batman has the skimpiest suit out of everybody. Yeah. Bat skimp. All right. Sorry, Harley. We're bringing in Harley with Thor's hammer. Why not? Selina. Edit. So you've got her with the... Oh, with the sunglasses. Feisty. We're gonna have her with the sunglasses off. Glasses off. What's this one? Glasses up to make it look like goggles. Glasses on. Glasses off. Shawl on, shawl off. Alright. We're gonna have the glasses down because she looks, I don't know, kind of cool. Like cat goggles.
Oh Oh yeah, and I made Luke's desk.
Yeah, the computer desk is finally done, so we can start working on making scripted
Except
content.
there's one problem with the desk. Like one of the screws didn't work.
Yeah, but it's just at the very top, so it's not a big deal. They put her in the shawl again. I said no shawl, but they did it anyway.
Oh, you took it off, but then they added it.
Yeah, I took it off and then they put it back on. So they're even saying that her bathing suit, like, with this on, is considered too much, and it's like, that's a freaking one piece. It's like, what? Weird. Puritans everywhere. Okay. Alright, let's dive into this. Wait, you have to go to a special mode to play them? Play here. Okay, if you want to go... Yeah, so many people are in Battle Royale right now. You can see the new mobile in the background over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Batmobile flies now, apparently. Of course, Miku. Of course. Miku with Ace the Bat Hound, though. Cosmic would like to join, okay. Oh, hi, Carlos. And Carlos's ultimate is tomorrow. Yep. Wait, why are we going in a zero build? Jacob Orion looks like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe a little bit.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I do see Jacob Orion.
Somebody has Crypto the dog. Alright, so we're gonna go through this real quick. I'm gonna go who are we playing as? Catwoman first. And then we'll go to Harley, Batman, and Ivy will be last. Oh, it's Crypto that's based on... I mean, Ace the Bat Hound that's based on the Crypto... Are you talking about the Crypto movie with,
The Rock?
The Rock? I don't remember how to emote, sorry. Oh my gosh! There was too much sexy, it crashed the game. Oh, wow.
Yeah, really.
I'll try to get as many people in as I can. Charles, is that you? Nightwing 83 is Charles?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. No, Crypto the Superdog TV show. Okay, that was weird. It crashed. There was a Crypto show quite a while ago. Alright, first come, first serve, whoever comes in. Wait, who has Crypto? I have Crypto! Crypto looks weird. No, we're getting Ace the Bat Hound.
He looks crazy.
Yeah, he looks... Crypto as crazy. There we go, much better. Ah, Ace the Bat Hound. All's right with the world. Okay. Batman guy, no Crypto. I was like, who's bringing in Crypto? No wonder the game crashed. Nobody's gonna send an invite? Or are we waiting for people to... Well, I mean, there was a Crypto cartoon show many, many years ago. On Cartoon Network, I think. I saw a couple episodes of it. I'm trying to remember who voiced voiced Ace the Bat Hound. I thought it was a Batman alumni, but I don't remember. Well, I mean, there's more people playing Fortnite than ever before, so I could see there being some bumps in the road.
Oh, right, because of the swimsuits.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's a foreign concept for some people because they're like, what? Because, I mean, Fortnite has always been trying to make... Well, I mean, when Fortnite started, characters looked normal. And then they went through a phase of making characters look very blah. There's a petition right now because people are angry. They're like, wait a second, you have bathing suits for Catwoman, Ivy, and Harley, but you censored Cammy and Katana for Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And they're like, what's up with that? They censored their signature costumes.
Yeah.
And had them wear like what's the name of those weird shorts? Skorts?
Oh, like shorts under Spanx.
Yeah, they had them wear like weird Spanx thing, and the characters just looked weird. So
yeah, we had to wear those for tennis, like under our skirts.
Right, exactly. So they're trying to petition Fortnite to change the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter characters into their proper attire. Which I think they should, because if they have these, there's no reason why, like, the costume that they chose for Katana and Cammy are not spicy, it's just their normal costume. So it's weird.
Right.
Fortnite is going to add AI voices. Interesting.
Oh, wow. That sounds pretty weird.
I thought the characters already had voices. Or is that just for, like, signature places? I just find it really funny that Epic made a big deal that they fired, like, hundreds of employees, and then as soon as the dust settles, they're like, bathing suits in Fortnite, and people are losing their minds. But yeah, this wouldn't have been possible even 4 or 5 years ago. Like, the internet would have, like, a meltdown. Well, actually, no. One side of the internet would have a meltdown. Everybody else would be kind of like, bathing suits in Fortnite. Okay.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Wallet. But yeah, Catwoman is basically wearing... This is like a 50s bathing suit. Be something that my grandma would have worn.
Probably.
Yep. Oh, Scott McNeil. You know, he would have made a pretty decent Batman back in the day. So Scott McNeil voiced Ace the Bat Hound, and he probably got that job on Cartoon Network because he was voicing Duo Maxwell and Gundam. That'd be my guess. I do agree that they milk Batman too much, but, you know, DC added the Supergirl character. It didn't do very well. So it's back.
Right.
They always circle back to what they always do. Something doesn't work. What does DC do? More Batman. Supergirl movie is tanking, so they released a teaser trailer of Batman that gets more views than Supergirl's trailers. And you want to know what they did for Batman, Amber? You want to know the big deal for the Batman Part 2 teaser? They have Battinson standing. His ears are a little bit bigger, and they're spinning him around to his Batman music. It's just, the actor is literally, he looks like an action figure on one of those spinny things.
Oh, wow.
And it's got, like, millions of views. It's literally, it's less than a minute long of Batman slowly turning like he's an action figure, like, on TikTok or something. And people are collectively losing their minds. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody asked me, what do you think of the trailer? What do you think of the trailer? It's like, I responded to somebody on Twitter. I said, his ears are bigger. It's like, what do you want from me? We know nothing about the movie. We just see that they made his ears a little bit bigger and they improved his costume a little bit.
Yeah, I'm so sick of people showing like a 3-second trailer and then everyone going, well, I'm analyzing this. If you notice in the corner, there's a piece of lint.
It is that lint will probably symbolize, or this dirt shows that Batman was in the sewers.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
like,
stupid.
okay.
I'm so sick of people. I'm so sick of them giving us a trailer that shows nothing, and then everybody losing their minds and going, "Oh my gosh." Well, if you think about it, they did show a lot of hints in the trailer. It's like, no, they didn't. They didn't show a trailer.
I guess what they should have done, if they wanted more people to go to the Supergirl movie, they should have attached the Batman teaser as one of the trailers they show. Come to the Supergirl trailer thing, and we'll show you a teaser for Batman.
I think that Supergirl movie bombed because, like, if you think about it,
It flies!
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but, like, basically, if you think about it, even in the Christopher Reeve Superman movie, Lois, in that movie, this is my personal opinion, I think a lot of people agree, but I'm not. Lois in those movies was not very pretty.
The first Lois Lane?
Yeah. It's not very pretty.
She got a little glow up later.
She got a glow up later, but she just was your average girl. It's fine.
Yeah, she was your average girl in the 70s.
And then, like, the thing is, like, with you know, like, with, the Supergirl actress, she doesn't look terrible. She just doesn't look drop dead gorgeous. She just looks average. So it's like, if she had just, see, they were able to use the average-looking lady in the Superman movie, and she was...
Whoa!
What?
The Batcave.
She was likable in that, because it wasn't all, like... The whole point of it was, you know, like, oh my gosh, I'm flying with Superman, and is this real? And wow, I'm so giddy as a schoolgirl, and I'm, you know, and she was sweet. She had a sweet personality. So it was like, it made it enjoyable to watch, because she was fun, and it was interesting, so it didn't have to be, she didn't have to be drop dead gorgeous, because her personality was nice, and it was fun, it was an enjoyable movie.
They replaced her, though. They brought in, which was a weird thing. They had her go on vacation, like, the actress, like, came in to do, like, 1 minute of the movie. I think it was Superman 3. And then she, was replaced by Lana Lang. Like, Clark's girlfriend from high school came back or something. And what's interesting is the lady who played Lana Lang, later on, in Smallville, she played Martha Kent. And she was very pretty.
Yeah.
The lady who played Lana. Yeah, the mom from Smallville.
Yeah. Plus, like...
At least I think it was Superman 3.
The Supergirl movie, for me, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but, like, Sasha...
As long as you don't, like...
Sasha Calle, okay, she was, like, a intense, like, not smiling Supergirl. But she happened to be very so it, you know, it worked out. Happier.
They should have given... But this girl, that it should have been more, you know, you can only deal with so many negative things in one movie. You can't deal with a girl who's sort of okay, she kind of, okay, you know, she's not Sasha Calle, let's just say. And then... Oh, I got stabbed by Link.
And then, in addition to that, it's angsty and angry, and in addition to that, you have the weird plot that what's-his-name wrote, and in addition to that, you know, like, it's just so many negative things for one movie that it just doesn't work. Like, I would have wanted to see her, whatever her name is, I can't remember, the Supergirl actress, if she would have had some kind
Whoa!
If she would have had some kind of positive, bright message that made me feel good, I would have loved it. The fact that it was a negative thing, all negative, I didn't like that.
Well, I mean, you're saying the same sentiment that most theater goers had with that experience. But I'm saying if they wanted to make money, and they were making a big deal about. You realize that the Batman Part 2 is now basically Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, it's the meme because they keep delaying it. Because Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed like 10 or 11 times or whatever. This is the third delay. Actually, it might be the fourth delay for the Batman Part 2. First, the movie was supposed to come out 3 years after. Then it was 4 years. Then it was 5 years. Now it's 6 years after the movie. And, you know, what they do, instead of giving us actual footage, they give us some test footage of Batman standing just on a little, like, turntable, like he's an action figure. And, you know, what I'm saying is, if they wanted Supergirl to do well, then all they would have had to do is attach that teaser to the Supergirl thing. And unfortunately, you know, the reason why James Gunn didn't do that is because he didn't want people to be talking about Batman. He wanted them to focus on Supergirl. But if DC was smart and they wanted to sell tickets, back in the day, people used to buy a movie ticket just to see a trailer, like, in the theater. So, you know, they fumbled.
It's like if you are, like, say you're like a girl streamer or something. Say you're terrible at video games, but you're drop dead bored of watching anyway because you have to look good or whatever. But say you're an average streamer, you're gonna have to have something that actually brings people in besides just looking, you know, your fabulous cheekbones or whatever. I do feel like actors or actresses that look more average, they're gonna have to work harder to bring people into the thing, which is fine. But like Adam Sandler, for instance, you know, nobody's watching his movies based on his looks. You know, he actually has to work really hard at his movies. Like, he has to make up songs, he has to be extremely funny. He has to work probably a lot harder than other guys because he's not that good.
Well, I mean, he knows that.
I know, that's why he works really hard at making himself entertaining.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
that's
the backlighter.
I'm saying, like, if you decide to cast a, like, if they cast just a Supergirl movie and it was just blah, but the girl was really pretty, then people would probably just go see it anyway. They'd be like, well, she's hot, so I'm gonna go see it. But I'm just saying, like, if you're an average person, you have to make it fun. You have to make your personality be the attractive thing. Make people come for your personality.
You want to know what I find funny? So, they complained that the last DC universe was very dark, depressing, and had tonal issues. And, you know, then they made a Supergirl movie that was dark, depressing, that had tonal issues, like lots of tonal issues. And they're like, I don't understand. It's like, we made the Supergirl movie everybody wanted. It's like, Supergirl is a bright, optimistic character. There is one Grant Morrison run where she's depressed and she's drinking, and you used that as your model for Supergirl when you're trying to create a bright, happy world that, you know, is the Superman movie. And now with the Superman movie, because of how badly Supergirl bombed, they're basically turning it into a mini Justice League movie again. They're going to bring back the guy who played Blue Beetle, that, like, Spanish kid, or Latino kid, whatever. Mm-hmm. He's coming back, so he's canon.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I thought that movie bombed.
It did bomb, so it's kind of surprising that he's coming back. So he's going to be back, and then they're going to add more characters to the Superman movie, because before the movie was just supposed to be Superman, Supergirl, Lex, and Brainiac, and, you know, the Justice Gang were going to make a cameo, but now they keep adding more and more heroes to it, because James Gunn's kind of like, wait a second, this didn't do well, I need to think fast, because, you know, so now he's making the same mistake that Zack Snyder did 10 years ago, which is overstuffing the movie with all these heroes. And you watch, when they do that, and the movie doesn't do well, there's going to be people that are going to be sympathetic, like, oh, you know, he was trying to add all these heroes, but it didn't work. You know, but they're not even gonna give it a second thought. They'll be like, well, you know, it was a completely different thing than what Zack Snyder did, and it's like, well, I mean, you technically did introduce the Justice Gang already, but now you've added even more heroes from that movie into this one, so you are overstuffing the movie. And then when the movie doesn't do well next year, they're gonna say, oh, it's superhero fatigue.
Yeah, I mean,
they like to keep pushing the blame.
I actually heard that the Supergirl movie, when it went to like a test audience, it tested the same or worse than the Batgirl.
Agree, just 22. Yeah.
the it's very disappointing in the current comic movies, says just
I know, right, Just 22? We grew up with so many bangers. And, like, every year, the superhero movies kept getting better and better. And, you know, the biggest problem with the superhero movies is they kept pushing weird ideals that had nothing to do with superheroes. And it's like, when you disregard the formula that makes you a success, and then you turn your head like, I don't understand what happened. It's like, yes, you did. You didn't do the recipe. You changed the recipe, and then you wonder why it doesn't work. It's so crazy to me. Like, we literally witnessed for 30 years really great superhero movies stacked on top of each other. There was no fatigue. Every time a new movie came out, people went to go see it, it was good. Or it was mediocre. And then the next one was better. But the superhero movies stayed to a consistency of following that heroic format. Superhero does something interesting, there's a really bad villain, you know, they're dealing with some personal drama, and then the movie eventually ends with the hero being triumphant, or the movie ends with the heroes losing. And technically, from the X-Men movie's point of view, the X-Men, the Fox X-Men, lost a lot, if you really think about it. And I think that's what made the Fox X-Men so interesting to watch, is because they were losers. They lost most of the time. They had some wins in the very first X-Men movie. In the second X-Men movie, they kind of had a win. Like, at least Xavier kind of shows that it was a win for them. But the third movie, most of them get their butts kicked. And then they take on the Brotherhood of Mutants, and they have, like, kind of this really quick, like, resolution. But then every movie after that, they suffer a lot of problems. Like losses and deaths and all kinds of stuff. Especially X-Men First Class. X-Men First Class, Professor Xavier gets paralyzed in that movie. And he and his best friend are no longer BFFs anymore, like Magneto, and we see the split between that, you know, famous friendship. So in that sense, the Bryan Singer X-Men movies, for the most part, the X-Men were always constantly, like, failing, but failing upwards. The only really successful part of that was the Wolverine movie. Even though people say, oh, the Wolverine movies weren't very good, they made more at the box office, and, I mean, it really propelled Hugh Jackman's career.
definitely changed the recipe, says just 22.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I feel that my personal opinion, I don't know if I'm a lot, I mean, I have an opinion. Like, for instance, in the 70s, like, going way back, I remember everyone always talking about the 70s Wonder Woman and how much they liked her. Like, people really liked her. One of the reasons was, I mean, there's many reasons, but number one, she was positive. You know, she was heroic. She was always trying to save the day. She wasn't a negative character, but I do think that her looking cute in her outfit and looking, I mean, she was very pretty. I think that was in a way fan service to the, you know, the comic community or whatever, and they wanted to see Wonder Woman look pretty, and she did. I don't think that's a problem. Like, I think she was...
Fan service doesn't entail being pretty, honey. It's usually, like, women and, like...
Oh, well, I mean, like, but olden times, that is what it is. Like, being cute in a skirt is sort of fan service. I think I mean, people want their, characters to look cute.
Linda Carter was running around in a one-piece bathing suit.
I know, but she looked good in it, though. She looked very pretty.
Am I allowed to say that?
What? If she looks pretty? Yeah, you can say that. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that was the reason why most men turned in.
That's why I'm saying, like, that vibe, like, it hasn't changed. Like, they should have done something like that with Supergirl. Like, it doesn't make any sense why they would go the opposite way. Like, they should have... With
Supergirl, they cast somebody that looked like her, which is what fans wanted, but she didn't have Supergirl's personality. That's the problem. Is Supergirl needed to have that bright, optimistic, you know, happy, Southern American, you know, girl, like, fun factor. Because she's supposed to be like this ray of sunshine, and it's only in that Grant Morrison thing that she acts like the Snyderverse. No offense, you know. We got to see a lot with Harley, so we're gonna do Batman next, and then then we'll get to Harley and some other stuff. Good job. Who was that? Cosmic? Cosmic one? Okay. Lobo and Superman saved that film. I didn't realize that Superman was in that movie very much. Supergirl movie is for people with daddy issues? Okay. Wait, I thought Kara loved her dad, though. She was very upset when her parents blew up. Did they make her
But,
dad
like,
bad or something?
I'm saying, like, what I'm saying is, like, Linda Carter knew how to own that outfit. Like, I haven't watched her show or whatever, but I've seen the clips of her. She spins around and she's looking cute all the time. Even if the actress, I can't remember her name, if she would have a few times where she would look at the camera and, like, kind of give a twirl or smile or wink or something, I think that's like, what's the point of wearing the best outfit in the world, which is the Supergirl outfit, which is almost like Supergirl outfit, like, looks like it's like literally a fantasy outfit for guys to want their girlfriends to wear that outfit. It's just extremely adorable. Supergirl outfit looks like you're a cheerleader. I mean, it is a very cute outfit. So you would think that wearing that outfit, you could give the fans something, a little twirl, a little smile, a wink, something, a little bit of your hair, like something to be cute. I honestly think that's what it was missing. I mean, that's my personal opinion, but I just think you should own that outfit. You should make it cute. Like, I don't know.
The outfit was fine. She just needed to act like the girl next door that Supergirl is.
More girly in the outfit. Yeah, don't just, like they say, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Like, it doesn't help for you to wear a cute outfit if you're not gonna act cute in it. Like, be bubbly, be sweet, be girly, and that, like, don't act like a man while you're wearing a cute outfit. It doesn't make any sense. It's not gonna make you.
Yep, but we're gonna see DC make giant damage control, and I guess we're gonna find out if the DCU Batman is gonna make it to theaters before Matt Reeves' Batman. But most people, even after like a 4-year delay, they were losing steam on the Batman Part 2, and now it's coming out on my birthday, guys. In 2028, on February 18th, 2028 is right now the Batman Part 2. That's the theatrical release date, which I'm just saying February 18th is a terrible day to do that. Not just because it's my birthday, but also, I mean, that's going to be winter weather, and that will severely impact box office. Like, no movie in February does very well. Not usually. So, I'm going to say the movie's going to get delayed till the summer. Because there's no way that they're going to make that winter release. Link, you cut me. It's a very bad time. Even though, like, Batman Returns is a Christmas movie and it takes place in the wintertime, it's still debuted in the summer. Like, it was still a summer blockbuster. Like, people forget that because they're not as old as me, but Batman Returns was a summer blockbuster. It did not debut in the wintertime. It was not an after-Christmas movie. You want to know what movie came out at Christmas time and did very badly? Mask of the Phantasm. Mask of the Phantasm released Christmas of 1993. And it ran until, I think, late January. It did not do well. Had that movie come out in the summer, but they thought, hey, because there's all these people that watch Batman the Animated Series and it's a ratings giant, this could be the ultimate Christmas movie. Nobody saw it, and the people that did see it was like, oh my gosh, this is so dark. This is darker than the show.
I saw it in theaters with my friends.
Yep, I saw it in theaters too.
And I hardly ever went to the movies at that time.
Remember, honey, that has a lot of sodium. No, don't eat the one that fell. That's what a vacuum is for.
Okay.
And you have...
Stressed out.
I know, you have a little bowl right there.
Right.
Alright, so we have 2 characters left to show after this, Harley and Ivy. So we're showing Batman right now. But yeah, I think they're going to be pushing the DCU Batman. If Superman fails, they're going to push really hard for the new Batman movie. If Superman 2 does not do well. I see that happening, like, real fast. And then if the Batman... Not the Batman. If the other thing fails... Because now they're saying, well, in reality, we're not going to have the handsome man play... which I think is a slight to the actor, because... Zsasz is not an interesting character. If it's true. Like... Getting a handsome actor to play Harvey Dent is the most important thing that you can do. The actor who's supposedly playing him is not a very nice-looking guy. You know? And for me, as someone, let's say I was the actor who played Bucky. I've been playing, like, really lame roles in the MCU, you know, as this kind of sidekick to Captain America, and now I have my chance to actually be a big Batman villain, and they're gonna make me Victor Zsasz. That's the rumor. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but if you're taking somebody big from the MCU, like Scarlett Johansson or something, you make her Poison Ivy, and you would make Harvey Dent, you know, Bucky. So he could become Two-Face. But it's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird that they would do that. But I mean, it's just a rumor. But sometimes YouTubers are right with their rumors. Because, you know, they're journalists on the side. After I show the girls, maybe I'll do Bruce Wayne running around. We'll see. The rest of the movie is pretty generic sci-fi. I hear you, Carlos. I forgot how to get out. Oh, Batman's got a gun. Alfred used a shotgun. Where'd Amber go? Fat sandals. Yeah, but I would just... I think Bucky would be a much better Harvey Dent than this other actor, because from what I've seen of this other actor, he's kind of chubby, he's average looking. It's like Harvey Dent is supposed to be like a very attractive man to rival that of Bruce Wayne, and that's why when he becomes Two-Face, it's a travesty to Gotham, because you have their White Knight and he's ruined, right? If you have an average guy play Harvey Dent and he becomes Two-Face and he looks all disfigured, nobody's gonna care. Be like, oh, he was ugly before, now he's uglier. You know? It's like, won't really feel bad for him. My face. It's like, well, I mean, it's actually kind of an improvement now, a little bit. You didn't really have much looks going for you before, so, you know. It's not really a big deal. It's like I kind of crying over spilled lemons here, pal. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like you're Aaron Eckhart or anything. But Bucky is, you know, Bucky's an okay-looking guy. He's generic Hollywood-looking, but much better than the dude supposedly who's rumored to play him. But, you know, it's hard to trust YouTubers sometimes, you know? It's like, but if they screw up this casting, it's gonna mess up the movie, because the thing is, the Bucky guy on tour, he said, what I really like about this role is I get to play a dual role. He says I get to be a monster and I get to be a man. So it's like, Zsasz is never a duality role. It's like, so wait. They're gonna give the role of Zsasz as Two-Face, like as a Two-Face character. They're gonna turn Zsasz into this, you know, split personality, kind of like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing. When literally they're gonna have Harvey Dent cast by somebody else. It's like, that's, I don't know. Because the thing is, they're going to use his star power, because he's a pretty big star right now, right? He's flying pretty high, you know, leaving Marvel, the Bucky guy. So you're gonna use his star power and you're gonna make him a D-tier Batman villain? That just seems like, I don't know. It's weird. Because you have to understand, when you had a black guy play Harvey Dent in the Keaton movie, he had charm, he had charisma, he had talent. Lando was like one of the biggest actors in geekdom, right? Like, having Lando be Two-Face was a huge win for, like, everybody. Especially moviegoers, because Billy D. Williams loved doing all kinds of films. Like, he appeared in a lot of movies in the 80s. Sci-fi, fantasy, whatever. Superhero films. But this guy, he's from the Eternals movie, and he wasn't very good in it. And you're gonna have him be Harvey Dent? It's like, what? It's like, what is happening to Matt Reeves? Matt Reeves used to be a very good director, and his movies, I don't know, they're getting really weird lately. They feel like they're becoming like a human resources project. Like, I don't know. Lando is your spirit animal? I love Lando. Lando's like one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Until they ruined him in the, It kind of sucks. My two favorite Star Wars characters got ruined by the same company in a short time span of each other. Lando got made weird by, like, you know, Twitter standards, and then Luke Skywalker got ruined. So my two favorite Star Wars characters ruined back-to-back within a 5-year period. That's so messed up. You know? Within a 5-year period, they ruined both Lando and Luke Skywalker. Disney is truly diabolical.
I agree with what you're saying. If you're Harvey Dent, he's a good one. That's all he's got going for him.
And you're supposed to feel bad when his face is all like the dude.
Right.
I can show you. I can show you the guy who's.
That's why he has to be good looking, because you feel worse. Somebody already looks terrible and their face is messed up. You're like, well, they're all already better. What if when they're gorgeous, their face is messed up? Like, I feel like that Harvey Dent is supposed to be handsome, because you know, like, worse.
There you go, Amber.
Oh my god. Are you joking?
No.
Oh my god.
Harvey Dent is basically... Now, if you want to make him race swap Harvey Bullock, I can see that.
Yeah.
He's already a fat guy. So, I mean, he's a big guy. If you want to race swap most of the GCPD, which we've already started with Gordon, give me Black Bullock. Like, he looks like he could play grumpy Detective Bullock. But Harvey Dent? No. No. He still looks good for 8. Like, he's got, you know... Yeah, he's got that charm. That guy doesn't have charm. You know what that guy has? I'm looking at his picture here in Eternals. This is his professional picture in Eternals. This picture to me reminds me of, so, how much are you getting paid? And, what kind of food's in my dressing room? He just has, like, this very, like, kind of face.
It looks like he's staring into the TV and almost about to drool.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like he's been watching TV.
You don't cast somebody like that to play Harvey Dent. Like, if they want to make him Victor Zsasz, I mean, he looks like a bored serial killer. Go for it. But, I mean, he was so bland in the Eternals movie. Why would you give... This is what I don't understand. Bucky is, like, the biggest star in the MCU that's still there, right? Besides the cameos of bringing back Captain America and Robert Downey Jr. and Thor and stuff like that. They'll be cameos. They'll probably get killed off. No one will care. Unless they have a big role in Secret Wars. I don't know. But Bucky coming to the DCU is supposed to be a big win.
Yeah, who's he
and
gonna
you
play?
supposedly Zsasz.
No.
See?
No.
See?
No.
See?
Zsasz is a creepy, freaky serial killer. You should have him play somebody. Yeah, I agree. Maybe he should be. He should be anyone but Zsasz. Why would you have him play Zsasz? Ugh, that's terrible.
He has no charm. He has no face.
He needs to be. Yeah, it's hard.
It reminded me of the. Yeah, it reminded me of the Donkey Kong. Like, somebody was writing like, he has no charm. He has no face. It was like,
yeah.
this actor's got a funny face.
Yeah, he basically. I feel like Harvey Dent has to be able to go toe to toe with Bruce Wayne. Like they're both equally charming. Like they're just, you know.
Are we gonna get Bucky to play Luke Skywalker? No, he went to DC. It doesn't work that. You have to understand that there's a stint that happens. Like when you're a Marvel actor and you join DC, you're with DC now. You don't go back to Marvel. So no, Bucky's gone. He's out of the Disney family. He's part of Warner Brothers. Part of Warner Brothers Paramount. Bat roll. Na 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 na. Bat roll. Na 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 na. I will come looking for you in 3 minutes if you're not back up. That's the thing. I mean, this is why people are like, do you care about the Batman movie? It's like, no, I really don't anymore, because they're sticking to the old ways of doing things, which is basically human resources does the casting. I don't even think that... I think Matt Reeves particularly picked Bucky to play Harvey Dent. When he was writing the script, he was like, this guy's Harvey Dent. He's got charm, he's got panache, he's got the looks. You know, it's going to be heartbreaking when he becomes Two-Face at the very end, whatever. And I think he was pressured to change it because of human resources. Like, the only win that we have so far is, for this movie, is if Scarlett Johansson really is playing Poison Ivy. That would be a huge win. Like, if that's really her thing, but you know that you're not going to see her in a Poison Ivy outfit, probably, because, you know, not in Matt Reeves' universe. In James Gunn's universe, he would get an accurate costume. No, not a green leotard. Because basically what he does... Although, it would be interesting to make Ivy an OnlyFans person, because he turned Riddler into a Reddit mod. You know, the only women that weaponize their beauty right now to get what they want are OnlyFans models. So are we gonna get OnlyFans Scarlett Johansson? No, she's too old for me. She's pretty for her age. I still can't believe they turned Riddler into Reddit mod. That's so stupid. And they turned him into Reddit mod, and that was one of my least favorite parts of the movie, is Reddit mod and crazy YouTuber. I think that's what upsets me the most is, yeah, they're making the Batman movie for a modern audience, and it's like, so you're making a movie for the what, 10 million people that saw Supergirl? What about the rest of us? The 10 million people that already saw Supergirl are watching it over and over again. They can't get the box office to change. Stop making movies for the 1% of film goers and make them for the broader audience. Like, why? See, the thing is, they've delayed... This is from my perspective, okay? You have delayed the Batman movie so many times. Like, the Batman Part 2 has been delayed more than Ben Affleck's Batman movie before it got canceled. You have ample time to improve it and make it better by the time it comes out in 2028. And you're not going to have the best actor for the job play Harvey Dent? Supposedly? You're going to have the guy who looks average, who could play Harvey Bullock, and you're going to have him play Harvey Dent? It's like, are they trying to make the second movie fail? Like, I don't think they realize how on thin ice they are with the second Batman movie. They've made people wait a really long time. And in my eyes... they're pulling the same nonsense that they did with the Suicide Squad game. Remember how long the Suicide Squad game was in development? And by the time it released, it was garbage? And, like, you're wondering, what were they doing during all this time with that game? Like, what? They had all these years to quote-unquote perfect it, but they turned it in trash. So, they're gonna do the same thing to the Batman movie? They have all this time to make the movie good, to perfect it, to have the perfect cast, the perfect script, and they're just gonna half-ass it? You know? How does that make any sense? Like, I don't understand how Hollywood operates. Like, why would they want to make a failure? And why would they punish Batman fans making a failure that we've waited 6 years for? I don't get it. That's why I don't like Hollywood, for one. I hate political correctness, because I don't like what political correctness does to society. And most of the people wiling out about the bathing suits, they're all politically correct zombies. Like, the ones that are like, oh my gosh, too much skin, too much all this other stuff. It's like, have you never seen a woman at a pool? It's like, what? It's not like these women are running around in lingerie. Your eyes would melt out. It'd be like, ah, lingerie. Yeah, that's skimpy. But seriously, it's so weird. But just think of it, like, from a hardcore Batman fan's point of view. They have all these years to perfect it, to make the movie great, and they're doing a lame cast, where people are more excited about potential casting buzz for the DCU Batman, who we still don't know is playing it. Like, more people are talking about rumors. This is a sad thing. You just had the teaser for the Batman movie, and Batman fans are more excited about speculating about what the DCU is going to be, what DCU Batman is going to be. They don't even care about Matt Reeves' Batman anymore. Or his world. Like, so many people are talking about having the dude who should be playing Harvey Bullock play Harvey Dent, and the guy who's playing Harvey Dent play Victor Zsasz. And it's like, I don't understand who's holding all the DC cards. Like, is James Gunn really on our side? Because it really feels like he's that sinister movie executive that comes from the other company that's supposed to sabotage things. And he's doing a great job at that. He really is. He's doing a fantastic job torpedoing the Warner Brothers films. Because most of the movies that he's attached to, they're all trash. No offense. But it doesn't feel like he's that guy to make things better. It feels like he's that snidely Whiplash villain that's here to... Whatever could possibly go wrong, he's doing it. And he's doing it not just with a smile, but also like, this is great! The Flash is the best movie I've ever seen! You watch The Flash and you're like, what movie did James Gunn watch? We're at 9:48. Yes, it is streaming. It is 100% the last stream of the night. Lying down and eating my turkey sandwich that you made me 2 days ago, and then I'm going to bed. And then in the morning, I'm gonna set up the new PC. I know you did. Oh, the Green Ranger! People are still playing the Power Rangers.
Well, I guess I will really get to sleep right. I only have 10 minutes left and I'm going to sleep. I can't make a salad for myself. That takes minutes.
I mean, you can finish this. I don't really like the salad that they made. You can have all of that. I'm just gonna have garlic knots and some other stuff tonight. Yeah, I agree, Carlos. It feels like it's a contractually obligated film because it doesn't make any sense. If I knew my career was on the line, and I've had several Batman movies that haven't... Because, I mean, you could argue that the Batman movie was great, but it didn't really do the box office numbers. And all the hype for the second movie, it's been too long. Even if Chris Nolan made The Dark Knight would not have survived a 6-year hiatus. It came out in 2008. The first movie came out in 2005. 2006, 2007, 2008. That's 3 years. And, you know, it did $1 billion. It was amazing. All this other stuff, you know? But I don't think that Nolan could have pulled off a 6-year break between the Batman movies. Because he was trying to do a consistency of how the characters would age, first and foremost. Because it's supposed to be... People forget that the Batman Begins and The Dark Knight have a very short time frame of, like, I think it's like 6 or 8 months between the movies. Then, years later, they do a time skip with The Dark Knight Rises because they're trying to figure out how are we going to incorporate what happened to Heath? Like, what are we going to do? We're going to have Batman be gone for, like, almost a decade or something? Okay. So we're going to do our own version of The Dark Knight Returns. It makes sense why Batman's walking around as a cane and he's got a little gray temples there. He's got a little Hal Jordan thing. But even that movie came out in 2012. So 2009, 2011, 2012. Or, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. 4-year difference. And you could argue that that movie didn't do as well because it was 4 years after The Dark Knight. So now you've got 6 years... February 18th, 2028 for the next Batman movie, and it's pretty much diversity in you, but not even in roles that make sense. Like, I'm really looking at this guy who's supposedly playing Harvey Dent. He would be perfect cast for Jim Gordon's new, you know, GCPD. He would work really well as Harvey Bullock. Harvey Bullock is a guy who doesn't care about anything. He's very grumpy. He eats a lot. He looks bored. doesn't work that way.
It doesn't really work because, yeah, the whole point is like he's supposed to be charming with a beautiful face.
Harvey Dent is rich. Harvey Dent is successful. Harvey Dent is gorgeous. Harvey Dent is arrogant. And Harvey Dent has a split personality.
I always thought that Harvey Dent was like a rival for the ladies along with Bruce Wayne.
He's supposed to
all
be.
the other eligible bachelors.
Didn't you see Billy D. Williams, like, holding on to,
Oh yeah, he had some arms.
He had some arm candy in the Keaton movie. I always thought that was his wife, but it turns out he was surrounded by 2 girls in that movie.
Oh wow.
I didn't even know that. Because he's not married in, either that or they forgot he was married, because when they did the comic books, the Batman 89 comics, he's not married. He's dating Barbara Gordon.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. So they were turning him into quite a ladies' man, like, because he was Billy D. Williams. Probably they're like, hey, Billy, we're gonna put, like, this white chick and black chick right next to you, and we're gonna make you, like, this really, like, you know, charming guy. And he's like, well, I am a charming guy. So, you know, we're just gonna play to your strengths, which is, you have the charm spell.
Yeah, he does, actually.
He
Not
does.
everyone could pull off that blue cape in Cloud City.
Yeah. Yep.
I remember watching Star Wars movies and I was like, man, it's like Princess Leia is losing out, ending up with Han over here, and you got Lando oozing with charm. Like, I
think somebody's playing as Ivy.
mean, he already played a mayor before. Well, no, he's playing a politician, but he played a mayor in Cloud City, obviously.
Yeah, I just don't understand, especially with what's going on with Warner Brothers and Paramount. You think that they would be going completely out of their minds, making sure that it's now a 6-year wait for the Batman movie. They're going to go out of their way to make it the best movie possible, and it feels like they're phoning it in. Like, they're just like, Matt Reeves' contract is, I don't think Matt Reeves is going to make a 3rd movie. I think they're trying to...
Trying to sabotage do another one.
I think so. Because, like, Matt Reeves only had a 10-year contract that started in 2022. So... yeah. Actually, no, I think his contract began in 2020. So his contract was almost up. And it's taken this long between... If the movie doesn't make $1 billion or whatever, like, Matt Reeves is done.
However, I will say, like, that one guy who played Two-Face, my personal thing is I don't think he was good looking.
Aaron Eckhart?
No, he was. I just...
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah.
Well, Tommy Lee Jones was always Two-Face, though. He wasn't supposed to look good-looking at that point, because he was already disfigured.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was just, like, he didn't really look like he could have done
The problem with the problem with Tommy Lee Jones was miscast, because obviously he wanted to play the Joker, because the way he played Harvey Dent is the worst Harvey Dent ever made. Like,
He
he's...
didn't look like he could have been Harvey Dent.
Even William Shatner's Harvey Dent, which was, like, kind of campy and a little dark or whatever, he's still a much better version than most of the Harvey Dents outside of the animated series. And Aaron Eckhart, I would love to give the title to Aaron Eckhart, but he's not Two-Face for very long. And we don't...
We never really got to
No.
see.
So the problem I have with Matt Reeves that I've seen, and this is just my personal opinion, how he does Batman is it feels like he's watching every other Batman movie and then putting his story together. Like, he uses familiar characters, he uses familiar settings. Like, remember Ben Affleck's script? Alfred was supposed to get blown up in the Batcave. What happened to Alfred in Matt Reeves' story? Alfred got blown up from a riddle in the Wayne penthouse. So he didn't get blown up in the Batcave by what's-his-face, by Deathstroke. The Batcave didn't get blown up like in Batman Forever, but Alfred still got blown up and was in the hospital. Now, in the Ben Affleck movie, supposedly Alfred was going to die. Like, they were still testing it. Because some scripts Alfred lived, some scripts Alfred didn't. But remember, Matt Reeves saw Ben Affleck's versions of the movie, which he called Bond movie. He called a Batman Bond movie. what he said about Ben Affleck's and Jeff Johns' The Batman. It was a thrilling Bond epic. That's not something he wanted to do. Yet some of Affleck's things showed up in Matt Reeves' universe. Now, what he's doing with Zaz and Poison Ivy and Harvey Dent is, I bet you he's going to make the same mistake that every single director makes with Two-Face, is they're going to rush it.
Well, everybody likes Bond movies, so what's the matter with that? James Bond is sort of similar to Batman. They're both rich and they both have nice suits.
Well, apparently Matt Reeves
all over the world.
Matt Reeves didn't like Ben's scripts and he changed them, but some of the elements of the Batman stayed the same from Ben Affleck and Robert Pattinson. They just changed it a little bit. Instead of having a serial killer, go after Batman's family, a serial killer is going after different people in Gotham that Riddler views as, because Riddler's a serial killer. So the Ben Affleck movie, Deathstroke, or Slade, was going to be dismantling Batman's wealth, dismantling his personal life, like killing people close to him, friends in Gotham, surrogate father, stealing all his wealth. They were going to combine elements from what was a very popular DC run at the moment, where Joker stole all Batman's wealth and stuff like that. And then it was going to be like two samurais meeting in a final, confrontation after, like, Batman has almost lost anything. Kind of like Nightfall. You know how, like, Batman was wicked exhausted from trying to figure out the mastermind behind the huge Arkham breakout in the Nightfall, like, Chuck Dixon run?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what Ben Affleck was doing, is he was incorporating elements of Nightfall, he's incorporating elements of the Hell on Earth, the Arkham thing, where it originally took place in Arkham. And then he was doing elements of Arkham Origins, where the villain almost kills Alfred. Because Ben really liked Arkham Origins. So you can see the different elements of Ben Affleck's script that were, basically throwbacks to three really big Batman things. Nightfall, the very famous Arkham comic.
Sounds good to me.
Exactly. But Matt Reeves saw that, and if you actually go in and you watch that, and you know aspects of the script, you're like, wait a second. There's some similarities here.
So he basically was like, oh, I'm not gonna do your ideas. I'm gonna come up with my own.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, oh, and then it's like, oh yeah, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, which is exactly what Ben Affleck was gonna do.
Well, some of what Ben Affleck did, not the whole movie.
But I came up with it. It's like, no, you didn't. You actually just took that from Ben.
Yeah, because there was going to be detective elements in Ben's movie, because he had to figure out who the serial killer was, who the assassin was who was killing people. Commissioner Gordon was going to get hurt. Alfred was going to get hurt.
Yeah, I honestly think it would have been more interesting if they switched the creepy Reddit serial killer with like an assassin, like a ninja or something, killing people.
The Reddit mod thing was done in poor taste. I never liked that. It was like, you don't turn... If you want to go with a modern edge to Riddler, you make him like a computer hacker, like the Arkham games. Like a very deadly guy who can, basically... Think about it. He has the ability to... You're driving in your car, and all of a sudden Riddler, he's trying to get to you. He turns off all the street lights. And you get hit by another car. So it's hard to pin that murder on the Riddler, but the Riddler was the one that switched off the light. That's the type of villain the Riddler is. Turning him into a Reddit mod was completely stupid, and I never liked it.
Oh yeah, they could have created stuff like that. I was just thinking they could have taken the plot to one of the Monk episodes. There was a plot in which somebody wanted to murder somebody in a Monk episode, and what they did was they switched out their information for their car GPS. And they hacked their GPS. They had their GPS take the guy to like an abandoned parking lot. Like when he was trying to go home. I always thought that was one of the freakiest Monk episodes ever.
No, Ben Affleck wrote the Batman script with Jeff Johns. there's like 7 revisions of the script. Ben wrote most of it. But Jeff Johns was brought in later when Ben was at the Justice League reshoots. And then when Ben started to drink heavily, that was kind of the end of his writing. But Jeff Johns kept a lot of the same energy, but also Jeff Johns is kind of guilty of you know, reading from Ben Affleck's homework too, because did he not incorporate Deathstroke into the Titans? The live-action Titan show with a very similar premise where Slade was hunting the people closest to Dick Grayson and trying to get back at Grayson for hurting his son, which is exactly why Deathstroke is after Batman, is because Batman killed his son.
Ben was writing the next Batman movie with other people, and then
With Jeff Johns.
He was gonna play Batman, and then I don't remember if he quit or Matt Reeves basically decided he wasn't gonna have Ben Affleck because he was too old or something.
We'll never figure out what the catalyst was.
But Ben was actually writing it.
Yep.
He was involved in writing it.
Yep, and Ben was inspired by the famous Arkham comic that inspired the Arkham games. He was inspired by the story of Arkham Origins, Nightfall, and one other famous Batman story.
I mean, Ben Affleck's been doing movies for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Luke and I watched Ben Affleck movie that was a comedy from, like, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago? I don't remember, but he was an actor when he was really young. Like, been acting... I don't even know if he wrote The Accountant or not.
You never knew that?
But...
I made several, back in the day, I had some of Ben Affleck's script that I leaked to the internet. I was the first one to leak it.
But yeah, he's become like a... I don't know if he's... Luke, did he write The Accountant script? Do you know? Or...
I believe so, yeah.
But he also directed that movie Argo, which I thought it was... Yeah, I thought it was Argo.
Yeah, he directed Argo.
And so he's been like... You know, he's like an extremely seasoned actor. Like, he not only acts, but he also directs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows what he's doing with, like, movies and stuff. Like, he's not just another pretty face.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, actually, one of the things that made me really like Ben Affleck a lot was a movie that I saw with Luke, in which Ben Affleck was playing a guy in this huge... I don't know if he was just becoming rich or he was a rich guy, and he rented out this place and it was huge, and he was trying to... I forgot what it was. It was some kind of comedy. It was like a Christmas comedy or something. He was really young. I don't remember what it was called, but you really liked that movie. You showed it to me and you said you really liked it.
Are we gonna revive us? Like, how do we revive you? I don't even know what we're doing. I can see that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I see Jacob Orion is just hanging out here. And Cosmic is hanging out here, and yeah.
Oh, I think this is it. Is this it?
I don't know.
Surviving Christmas? Was that?
Who?
Oh wait, maybe that was another one.
Yeah, I don't
think this is the movie we saw.
Wow, Lynch, you're a heavy boy. Heavy kitty.
He's a millionaire with 8 people in his family. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But he was in a movie when he was really young that I thought was funny.
No, Jacob Orion saved me. Not used to... Jacob Orion usually plays as the Black Ranger. He's changing it up. No! Yeah, I made a bunch of videos because I was like one of the first persons that my movie contact back in the day, because I was so devastated about Ben Affleck's thing. He was like, yeah, well, he said Ben was washed out, so he was like, probably nothing will happen if you, like, you know, just put this in your own words. This is what the script looks like. This is the outline. This was the plot. And then what's funny is when the real script, like the full thing started to leak and more YouTubers did it, it was exactly the same thing that I did like 4 years prior. Wow. And I get no credit for it on the internet. One guy made an AI Ben Affleck movie, like the Batman, and he gave me credit as like one of the first people to leak it. But most people are just like, this was from a big, you know, film person, and it's like 4 years later, it's like all these people make like the definitive Ben Affleck one that has similar story beats to the first video I made, but I get no credit. It's just like some anonymous guy found it. It's like, yeah, I hate that. But I mean, that's totally. Oh my gosh, Batman Vengeance stuff? Yeah, that was a...
Oh yeah, I think that was the movie I saw with Ben Affleck that made me Surviving Christmas. I just thought he was very sweet in that, and very, like,
Yep, I would talk about the Ben Affleck script while playing as the Ben Affleck skin in the Arkham game, yep. Several years before people started making videos on Ben Affleck's canceled Batman movie. Yep. I still say the Ben Affleck movie would have been good.
You know what's interesting, you guys? When they were trying to decide who was going to play Batman in the future, like, they had all these different Batman people that they were thinking about casting, and Luke and I both said who would be a perfect Batman would be Ben Affleck. We called it years before
he was
ever cast. We said he would be great as Batman, and a lot of people in our comments were like, there's no way he could be. And we said, yes, he would, because he's actually a fan, and he's a gamer. We were like, he would be great, and he has the chin for it. We said it years before, and then he ended up being Batman. We called it so long ago. I was ready to see Ben Affleck as Batman before it even happened. He was perfect for that role.
Yep. Guys, I'm gonna go in solo so I can get killed, but this is the last skin we're doing, which is Ivy. And of course, you have two variants of Ivy. You got Ivy that is all green, and then you've got classic, like, you know, non-green Ivy.
Yeah, Charles Demers remembers your videos from back then.
Yep.
Remember on Luke's other channel, he would do videos on Ben Affleck's Batman and those scripts while he would play Batman Arkham Knight. Thank you, Charles. You're awesome. Chin Man.
Because we're pressed for time, guys. We need to die. So don't try to win. We're gonna die. Which I can't. All right. I have another person in the background. So yeah, I'm gonna go in solo.
Oh, you remember watching us as a kid? Awesome, the editor 28.
Linky
Keep up the
the
great
cat.
work. Thank you.
Linky the cat.
That's cool that you do Batman trailers, the editor. That's really cool.
Neat. I make Batman trailers, not a regular trailer. Would you be interested in checking them out? I'd like to look at.
Those are the...
Oh, you made the Penguin? You made a Rocky trailer too? Well, if you play that, there's going to be sound.
Oh, you're very good at making trailers.
Yeah, you are. Alright, so we're just going to jump in. We're
really
going to get killed.
I can't put the sound on right now.
No.
That's really cool, the editor.
Yeah, it was fun playing with you guys. Sorry, but I want to finish a showcase before midnight, so I'm purposely going to go get killed. But just so we can show Ivy in action.
Wow, your videos look really good. I'm surprised. I would think I would have way more views.
YouTube does things differently.
Oh wait, some of yours from from 4 years ago. A lot of you.
Millions of views, yeah.
That's awesome, the editor.
Yep, time to lose. Well, we're losing on purpose.
Yeah,
because
YouTube is a cool mistress. I feel like
Sorry I didn't get a chance to play with all you guys, but, you know. And even if I don't get in a match, I'm ending the stream before midnight because Amber and I want to be paid for today. Yeah.
Oh, Cosmic was trying to let Charles get in.
Password. Looking glass. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get into a match.
Oh, you made a trailer for Batman Dying is Easy. Oh wow, the editor.
Ooh, that was that fan thingy.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Charles, we didn't get you in. I'm so sorry about that. There's always another time that I can play, Charles.
Yep.
You're very sweet, Charles. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get in as Ivy either, so you guys will just have to see her skin like this. This is what you would see from behind if we were playing.
Wow.
Yeah. Just imagine her running around.
Oh, I'm sure you can do that, maybe.
No, it's not letting me in. So we'll go look at her, some different, whatever. Infinity and Beyond. That's good. Where's, oh, it is gonna bring me into one. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see how long I can live. I don't think it's gonna be that long. Because I'm not very good at this game. I've never tried to be good at this game though. Yep, there's always another time to play, that's right. Yeah, because we're trying to make this stream end before midnight. Because YouTube's policy is if as soon as it hits midnight, they're going to be like, okay, everything that was done for this stream, we're going to move it till tomorrow, and you won't be, any revenue that was made on the stream no longer counts for that day, and then you have like a huge drop in revenue for the day that you actually streamed it. It's super annoying. So, you know, since we're over 1,000 views anyway, we wanna make sure this ends before midnight. Does that make sense? It's all about the business, you see? Alright, Ivy. Let's try to steal a car and yeah. Yep, and then tomorrow SAO is back. I'm just surprised that they actually have really pretty models in, like, Fortnite now. Still not to the caliber of, like, Marvel Rivals, but these girls stand out more than any of the other characters in the game now. Just by, like, bone structure, their faces, you know. Even the soles of their feet have detail compared to other characters. Like, they went all out. But they also made them super expensive, too. If you get all of them, it's like, ouch.
Oh, they're more than the normal characters.
3,000 for Batman and Catwoman. 2,300 for Ivy and Harley. So Ivy and Harley were less than Batman and Catwoman. And the funny thing is, Ivy and Harley are in like 2 pieces, and Catwoman is in a 1 piece.
Well, Catwoman is more famous character than Ivy and Harley.
I don't know about that.
I would say Catwoman and Batman are the main characters. Harley and Ivy.
Wait, did I join somebody's team? Oh no. I joined somebody's team. Oh, they're making me... I thought I was playing by myself. I joined somebody's random team. Huh.
Oh, you liked when we played Brave and the Bold on Wii? Oh, thank you, the editor.
Yeah, we did that for the 10-year anniversary.
If you have a chance, could you take a peek at my Dying is Easy trailer?
Sure.
I can send the link to Luke.
And then tomorrow we full dive back into the world of SAO. And some people were asking, like, when are you guys gonna finish your throwback of Brawl? It's like next Thursday. You have to come back Thursday for that because we only did,
Yeah, it's throwback Thursday.
And then we'll have to make sure that the playlist doesn't end after 4 hours.
Alright, I'm trying to find them.
Yeah, you teamed up with a bunch of randoms. I'm gonna end up getting killed and then I'll end it. Dying is easy. Dying is easy was a Dying was easy is a Batman fan film from many years ago. It was actually pretty decent. I enjoyed it. I did a review of it. I'm just swimming around. I mean, I'm in a bathing suit. I'm gonna swim. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was on squads. I messed up. It's fine. You guys got to see Ivy in action, so it's all good. Ivy's gonna swim to her death. Probably. My teammates are probably like, "What are you doing?" I'm gonna say adios, and I'm gonna end my stream. Here we go. Ivy's like, "I am Mother Nature. I'm not worried about anything." It was so weird years ago. It was like 20 years ago. They turned Ivy green. There was an experiment she was doing, and she ended up getting plant powers, whereas before she just had like an immunity to plant poisons and things like that. Poisons and toxins. And then they were like, now we're going all in. Ivy's now going to be a metahuman. Some type of thing is going to cause her to... Her skin's going to turn like olive oil or whatever, green. And she's going to have like all these like plant powers like Swamp Thing. She's going to be like the pretty version of Swamp Thing. The female version of Swamp Thing. That's essentially what she became.
Yeah. Oh, I guess she's the She-Hulk of the DC universe.
No, she's not the She-Hulk because she doesn't have super strength.
There, I sent you the link.
Cool. How do we feel about the new delay? We don't like the rumors. We don't like the idea of casting the Eternals guy as Harvey Dent. He should be Harvey Bullock. And the rumors that Bucky is playing Zaz, he should be Harvey Dent. If Scarlett Johansson is playing Poison Ivy, cool. But it would be a huge miscast for the Eternals guy to play Harvey because he's not a handsome man. And that's putting it lightly. I think that he could play a great race-swapped Harvey Bullock, but...
We feel that Harvey Dent needs to have a beautiful face because it makes it more dramatic when his face is worn out.
Well, of course, it's, you know, has everything, and then... I'm sorry, if you look kind of mediocre and then you lose your looks, you didn't really lose much because you weren't really good looking to begin with. You're worse looking now, but, I mean, it's not like...
Yeah, that's why Tommy Lee Jones wasn't really fit
No.
that part.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones was a miscast, too. Aaron Eckhart fit the bill of, like, you know, good-looking Hollywood actor who ended up becoming, like, horribly disfigured monster. So... yeah. Alright, I'm out. Don't bring me back, I'm dead. You can even resurrect me if you wanted to. They're probably like, what are you doing? I wanted to end it all in the game. Okay, so how do I get out of the game now?
I actually didn't... I only heard Luke talk about the news, so I don't know.
Ugh. Linky, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Linky. Okay, alright. No rewards available, we don't care. Alright, so there you go, guys and gals. That is the brand new Hot Bat Summer. We did Batman and Catwoman and Poison Ivy and Harley, but we didn't do Green Ivy. So Green Ivy we didn't do. Wow, the Switch is having problems. It's supposed to be. I thought it was T because it had guns.
Then it's already rated E.
You don't understand why the bathing suits would be a big deal?
If it was rated E, I could see why that would be a problem.
Right.
That would not be rated E.
I mean, they're not. I don't even know why they say there's not really a lot of curves to this character, really.
That bathing suit. This one isn't bad, but I think this is pretty bad.
I think she's pretty bad. Well, I mean, she is a baddie. Supposed to be. All right. So anyway, guys and gals, that's it. That's all. We'll see you guys tomorrow with SAO. And I don't know what this. Oh, the second stream will be Carlos's stream. So you've got SAO at 3 o'clock ish, and then you have Carlos's ultimate stream on Ninja Warriors again. So look forward to that. But you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we're gonna call it a night. Don't forget to watch the brand new YouTube short called Office something. He is a good boy. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. Let me know what you think about the Bat Summer thing in the comments of this video. Okay? Later. God bless. Happy gaming.